Hello, I'm Steve Shaw, National Coordinator of Football Officials and Secretary Rules Editor for the NCAA. And today we're continuing our series of media videos for 2025, and we're going to be featuring game action from Week 8. Now, before we get into our video, I wanted to take a moment to read out on our plays per game and scoring. We're averaging 176 plays per game this year. That's up about a half a play per game over last year, but it's down about 4.5 plays since 2022 when we instituted the new first down timing rule. Our scoring average is 57.3 points per game, and that's been very consistent over the last couple years, and it's down only 1 point since 2022. So we're going to keep a close eye on our plays per game, as exposures for the student athlete are a very important part of health and safety. But even though we're down a few plays, the excitement in our game has never been higher. So with that, let's get on into our video.
Our first play this week, the offense has 3rd and 17. We get a quick pass out to the wideout. The play's going to be stopped, but we get a flag down from our umpire. Now, the officials get together, and we're going to have a personal foul, unnecessary roughness on number 57 of the offense. And as we go back and take a look at the action, we see number 57, he blocks and knocks his opponent to the ground, but then he's going to go in and punish the opponent. And this is a foul for unnecessary roughness. Now, by rule, if a player is on the ground like this, that player is considered defenseless. So replay is going to stop the game to review for a potential targeting foul. And as we see number 57, he lowers his head and attacks the opponent. So we have an indicator of targeting, and there's forcible contact to the head or neck area of this defenseless opponent. So replay can confirm all three aspects of targeting: a defenseless player, an indicator of targeting, and forcible contact to the head or neck area. So replay properly adds targeting to the personal foul, and number 57 is disqualified. Play 2, the offense has 3rd and goal. The quarterback's going to drop back, and he takes off. He heads to the pylon, and the ruling on the field is going to be touchdown. Now, as we go back and take a look at the play, we see that the quarterback, he races for the pylon, and then he's going to reach the ball out, and the nose of the football touches the pylon. Now, by rule, if the ball carrier is still live, and if the ball touches the pylon, passes over the top of the pylon, or crosses the goal inside the pylon, it is a touchdown. And also remember that if a player touches the pylon, the ball is dead at that point, but the ball carrier gets goal line extended. And if the ball is breaking the plane of goal line extended, then it would be a touchdown. But here, the runner touching the pylon with the ball is clearly a touchdown. Play 3, the quarterback drops back. He's going to scramble out to the right, and then he throws long downfield. The ball is brought in by the receiver, but the ruling on the field is going to be incomplete. Now, as we go back and take a look, and replay is going to stop the game to review the potential catch. And from our first look, we can see that the left toe comes down first. The right foot is still up in the air. And as we go back and take a look down the boundary, we can see that left foot, the toe clearly hits first inbounds. But by rule, if in the normal stepping motion the heel lands out of bounds, then the foot is out of bounds and there's no catch. And that's what happens here, this toe-heel continued motion. And if the receiver had been able to toe tap or drag the toe, then it could be considered inbounds. But in this normal stepping motion, the foot is considered out of bounds and the receiver did not get a body part down inbounds, so replay will uphold the ruling of an incomplete pass. Play 4, the quarterback drops back. He's wrapped up by a rushing defender, but he's going to get the ball away as he's stumbling, and the throw is while he's in the tackle box, but he has a receiver in the area, so there's no grounding. Now, 2 points I want to make on this play. First, by rule, it's illegal and considered roughing the passer when the quarterback is in a passing posture and a defender hits that quarterback forcibly in the knee area or below. Now, it's not a foul and an exception to the rule if the defender grabs or wraps the opponent in an attempt to make a conventional tackle without forcibly using his head or shoulders. So this is a good play by the defender, not a foul, no roughing the passer. Also, replay will review this, and as you can see, the quarterback, he's stumbling and he is down just before releasing the pass. So replay is going to overturn the incomplete pass, put the quarterback down at that spot, and it's a loss of 7 yards on the play. Play 5, the offense is backed up late in the game and the score is tied. Now we see that they hand off to the back, who drives forward, and it appears he gets out of the end zone back into the field of play. Now, the line judge is coming in, and he's going to make the ruling of a safety. Now, quickly, the replay booth is going to get involved in this, and we get a replay that is right down the line, and we can see that the ball, and remember, the entire ball must get out of the end zone to avoid the safety. And it's clear the ball does not get all the way out. The knee hits down before the ball is out of the end zone. So the ball really never came out of the end zone. Replay can quickly uphold the call of a safety, and these 2 points turn out to be the difference in the game. Our last play this week is late in the game, and the kicking team is going to try an onside kick. Now, the kick is away, is straight up the middle, and the receiving team makes a clean recovery, but we're going to get 2 flags down on the play from our crew. And as we look from the end zone angle, we see as the kicker hustles downfield, he's blocked hard by number 70 of the receiving team. Now, the crew gets together to discuss the play, and there are 2 rules in play here. First, by rule, the kicker of a free kick cannot be blocked until he has advanced 5 yards. And this block, as we can see, is just beyond 5 yards, so there's no foul there. Also, the kicker is considered a defenseless player when he's in the act or just after kicking, during the kick, or during the return. So the kicker is defenseless, but there's no targeting here because the forcible contact is to the chest and not to the head or neck area. So ultimately, the crew picks up the flags, and there is no foul on this block against the kicker. Well, that's it for our plays this week, and it's hard to believe we're headed into week 9. The season is flying by. Thanks again for your comments, and best of luck to all.